Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen, where I bring my love of crochet to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skills. So, welcome to my queendom. And it is Tuesday. Let's see who comes to join me today. Mm, Okay. I am working on this granny square, and I think it's going to be the last one because I don't think anyone is doing this crochet along with me. So I believe this will be my last granny. And it will be my purse, and then I'll start making some other purses. Mm, oh, wow. Hey, Mary, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. What are you working on, and what is your weather like? We're in the 80s, started in the 60s, now we're in the 80s. Hmm. Oh, okay. I am working on my granny square still behind because I really don't touch it again until I come back in here. I have lots of other projects going on at the same time, but I think this is going to be my last one. Cold 45, still working on cardigan. Whew. Is that cardigan for yourself or is it for someone else? Because your weather doesn't sound like cardigan weather by a long shot. Actually for you? Okay. So when do you think you'll be able to wear it? Because 45 doesn't sound like cardigan weather to me. It still sounds like coat weather to me. I think my Fitbit has lost its mind because it had me at over 4,000 steps this morning, and I'm like, I haven't even been anywhere. Where's these steps coming from? So I don't know what happened. It's probably telling me it is time to get a new Fitbit. I plan on wearing it Friday. Really? Maybe you're just used to it. Are you using some thick yarn? Oof, I don't know. For me, I'd be bundled up. I'd probably be sweating and everything, and everybody be looking at me like, yeah, she is definitely not from here. And they would be right. You know what? I'm not going to do that handle. I'm going to do a different handle because it was hard to get that through that little slit. Hmm. Let me see. Where you walked more than you thought. I'm never at 4,000 steps. Now I'm at 5,000 now. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I am. Hey, VJ, how are you today? Am I able to send messages? What do you mean, are you able to send messages? Are you talking about because I have it on for just um subscribers? Is that what you're talking about? I got yesterday I got a message that I wasn't able to read it, but I got the gist of it, and it just was not what I thought. It was quite inappropriate. But anywho, life goes on. You cannot stop the trolls. You just can't stop them. They're going to be there until the end. What are you working on, VJ? And what's the weather like in your neck of the woods? Are you in the 40s with Mary? I'm going to have to send you all some sunshine. Yeah, it's pretty shiny out there. I don't see any clouds. People need to get a life. That would be so nice. Yes, I was teasing. Sorry you got that message yesterday. Yeah, I was like, what is this all about? Yes, they need to get a life. Mm, and that's all right. I've gotten used to the craziness of YouTube and the inappropriate people. Mm, some people's children. Mm, I don't know. I do not know. When I was talking a few weeks ago about doing the estate planning. And so I called the company and told them I did not want to go with them because I just thought it didn't sit well with me because I'm like, why am I paying all this money? Because they like to tell you, oh, you can go to an attorney, but you just can't go back to him again because you're going to have to pay more money. But after I thought about it, I said, I really need someone that I can do an eye to eye, face to face, and not somebody in another state. And even if I have to go back, at least I know where they are. So now I'm back in the process of finding an attorney to get me out of this fix. Because even though I've had my trust for probably 2 years now, I have yet to fund it. Funding just means put everything into it. And I was telling my friend, I said, it didn't sit well with me with the initial one where um, the people that set it up would get 5% of my estate. And I said, well, what if my daughter doesn't have uh, whatever the 5% is at that time, and the only thing she has is a house? I said, is she going to be forced to sell the house or refinance it? And who knows what her credit history will be like at that time. And I said, nope, I want it to be clean. I don't want anybody to be hounding her about money. I don't want any of that stuff. I want to be a clean thing, be done with. Let me see. Yeah, Shorty and I have been cleaning. I need to make a tip Tuesday. Then I will finish the top I want to wear on Saturday. Ooh, she's making a top to wear on Saturday. Hey, Tina, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Gave you a thumbs up. I'm in the ads right now. Okay, thank you so much. What are you making? I'm just working on this granny square. This is going to be the last one. I don't want to do any more granny squares. Granny squares never been my thing. And I am grateful that I was able to sell those 2 granny purses that I made, but this is gonna be the last one because 'cause I'm tired of doing granny squares. Hey, Salome, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. How's your weather? What you working on? I agree fully. So sorry, Gigi. Hopefully you find someone soon. Yeah, I'm definitely, I was like, no, that's a way. That's 2 grand because the great majority of it is for the people that quote unquote will come and help the executor get through the whole process um, of what they need to do. And I was saying to myself, um, if you make the attorney the executor, then it's the attorney can do all that stuff. And if you make the attorney the executive of a part of it, and then whoever else you want to work to handle whatever else, then it's finished. But if you're giving somebody 1,200 plus dollars and they are putting in a escrow account, and let's say my goal is to live to 100. But anywho, whatever I live, that money is in escrow. They are making mega money while that money sits in escrow. I was like, mm-mm, this don't sound right to me. So anywho, we'll see how long it takes them to refund me. Um, You know what? I did not sign up for the legal um hey Renee, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I did not sign up for the legal thing when we had our what do you call it? When you sign up for your benefits. I've never signed up for it. And now I wish I had signed up for it because then I'm sure I would have saved a chunk of change. And I'm sure it's too late now. I should go into our benefits and see. Let me see. Hey, Asila, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you get a thumbs up. Uh, Good morning, Gloria. Morning, BJ. Everyone on the chat. I'm just now waking up. Oh, let me see. Hey, Crochet Me Pink, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you get a thumbs up. Saying hi, saying hi, saying hi. Attorneys usually don't want to be the executor. Yeah, but they can be. And it's not what they want, it's what you want. But anywho, I just need somebody to lead me down the right road so I can get out of this situation that I found myself in recently. So they can get me out of that, then I'm all good. And hopefully it won't be too expensive. But Florida is the sue capital of the country. If anybody can think of a lawsuit, you can get it done here in Florida. Mary, hello, crochet. You think? Let's see. Gee, you can sign up during. We've already had annual enrollment. That's what I'm saying. I didn't sign up for it. Our annual enrollment is in November. So right now it doesn't do me any good. But like I said, I should have done it. But I wasn't thinking about it at the time. But anywho, that is the story of my life. Always a day late and a dollar short. That is the story. Murphy Law lives here. And that's why I don't want to carry Murphy to my daughter. I want her to at least say in the end, Mom took good care of me. She prepared, she prepared everything, and all I have to do is mourn her loss and get on with my life. That's it. That's my plan. That's what I want to do. Let me see. Could your local VA help? Oh, I don't know. Never thought about that. I'm going to look because I get VA information. I'm going to look that up. Thank you so much, Mary, for telling me that. I never even thought about that. The little things that may be there for you. And actually, there's there's really no local VA for me. There's two VA hospitals and some VA clinics, but the VA is up in Tampa, I think. Tampa or St. Petersburg. Because I had to go up there when my ex-husband and I bought the house. I had to go up there to get the mm, certification for some form. I had to go up there to get. I don't even remember. It's been too many years ago. So I didn't. I'm gonna have to look that up. Check it out. Maybe I can save a dime or two. Or hundreds. They should have that available. And if nothing else, I'm sure legal aid probably has attorneys that do estate planning. Probably have a waiting list that's for years to come to get in. And I was telling my friend, I said the thing about it is like at least if you have a face to face with an attorney, they can explain some of the stuff. I said, you get these cookie cutter legalese forms that no one really explains anything to you, and you get them, and you yourself really never even look at them because you look at it and your eyes could cross because legal jargon is not for the faint of heart. But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get it done. Let me see. Mhm. Yeah. Glad I could help my friend went through VA. Okay, good. I'm gonna check that out. Get all your paperwork in order, sign up for the legal service in November, then do it. In our state, legal aid is staffed with retired attorneys. Hi, Gloria. Hey, Jeanette, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Yeah. I don't wanna wait till November. That's I've already waited long enough. I might as well. Why put off what today? No, I'm checking to the VA, and then and I have an appointment tomorrow with just a phone consult with an attorney, and then I have another um, a Zoom with another attorney the following day. And so between now and then, maybe I'll have information on the VA and legal aid. Because a girl's got to take care of her child. Mm. Okay, everybody's saying hi. But anywho, so no one was doing this crochet along with me, and I changed it up for to benefit myself because really did not want to sew up a whole bunch of granny squares. And now I am not interested in doing any more granny squares after this one. And since nobody was doing it with me, I don't feel bad. But this is going to be the last granny square purse that I do for this year. Unless someone says, "Oh, can you do that for me?" Yes, for a price, I can. But otherwise, this going to be the last one. I am. Granny squares have never been my favorite thing to do. And it's so weird. But I just never enjoyed them. I'll be finished. What's today? 29th, so 2 more days. And the month will be over. And I have, oh, Jeanette, since you're on here, do our lives count for the Vita? Or do we have to make a video every day? Tell me now, tell me now. Save me for myself. Let me see. Hey. Let me see. I go tomorrow morning for an upper GI scope. Any tips? Yeah. Any tips? Did you have to prep for that? Are you getting any sedation for it? I don't think so. The upper GIs? Mm. Listen, I haven't been in the hospital and I don't know what the protocols are anymore. Yes, lives count and shorts as well. Okay, cool. So I don't have to kill myself. Perfecto. Go in there and change up some things. So now my live on April, what is this? April 1st is Friday, yeah. So my live April 1st will be my Vita. Mm-hmm. Got it, good. That works out perfect. Yeah, that you definitely have to get your um estate in order. And everybody always thinks, oh, estate, what? You gotta have rich, you gotta be rich. No, you don't. Your estate is if you have a dime and you don't want your state to take that dime, get a trust. Put that dime in your trust. That way, whoever you want to get that dime will get that dime. Because you don't want your family to go into probate, because probate can take a minute. And in the meantime, if you have mortgage or anything else that needs to be paid, someone's got to pay it. So I have to look at my I think, and I really feel like because it never sat well with me, and that's probably why I never funded my trust because it never felt right to me. So I've been dragging my feet all this time. Unfortunately, if something had happened to me, then the trust that I have set up already, there would be nothing my daughter can do, and she's definitely not at at a point in her life that she'll be able to deal with the vultures that will come. Trying to get her there, y'all. I'm trying to get her there. Let me see. Some sedation and no drink or eating after midnight. Yep, that's about it. Well, hopefully this is that because the upper GI, I think, geez, it's been a long time. I haven't been in the hospital since 2004. How many years is that? 16 years? What is this, 22? Yep, 16 years. No, no, no. Is that 18? Let me see. 4, 14, 24 will be 20. So 18 years? Wow, that's a long time. That's a whole nother lifetime. Let me see. I'm heading to Hobby Lobby to see what they have on clearance. Girl, I stay out of the stores. Oh yeah, let us know what you find. See, you got someone that's going to be looking. Nothing takes a family apart like money. Nothing. Nothing. That's why I want to get, because I only have one child, but I have siblings, and I know my one sibling. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Anywho, I want everything written in stone. I don't want it erasable or anyone able to change it. I don't want because the yeah, I know nothing brings out the worst in people. Well, when she was alive, she said this and she said that. And I told my friend who's gonna be the executive of my estate, I told her, I said, just slide it over. This is what she said. We're not talking about nothing else. This written in stone right here. Mm-mm. And I talk to my parents and I tell them, I said, I hope y'all got everything in order because I am not fighting with nobody over nothing, period. My mom says, yeah, 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 we got it all in order. We got it all in order. I said, all right. So I'll stay right over here in my humble abode and let the rest of them fight about it. So I ain't got to fight about nothing. But that's life. I just don't want my daughter to have to experience that ugly part of it. And she's an only child, so I tell her all the time, I say, girl, I look real good on paper. Ooh, I said, I wish I was as smart about it a long time ago. I would have been smart enough to buy some of that stock when Microsoft went public. All those people they made millionaires. But I wasn't smart back then. I missed the boat again. I'm always missing the boat. But I think I did all right because I think I'm in a better place than some of my other friends who don't think about stuff like that. But I try to keep myself as having one child and no sibling. Her dad is not here. He moved up to Delaware, so she would really be on her own. That's all right. So just words of wisdom. Try to get everything in order so nobody has to fight about it. They can be mad, but they can't fight about it. It's the smallest little thing that'll cause a ugly commotion, and I don't want that to happen. It's okay to get your affair in order at any age. It sure is, but then we all on our own near the end. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's right. And it was so creepy. I have to do my continuing education classes, so I started doing them last night, and one of them was end of life. I was like, man, I don't even want to read this. I've been a nurse so long. I don't even think about the last time I did a end of life class was so many years ago. I said, all right, let me suck it up. Read all the new stuff that's probably going on since I was doing this a gazillion years ago. And I've never per se worked hospice. I've been on that unit a couple of times, but I've never worked it. It was an interesting read. Interesting read. I'm glad I'm finished with that. Now I'm on to the pituitary gland. See how that works. And when I finish that, then I can submit my thing and get my license renewed so I can keep my job. I keep my job at least for the next 7 years. Let me see. Is it 7 years? No, six. 2028. 6 years. Wow. Well, 6 3/4. Time flies when you're counting. Well, when you're close to a time where you're not really prepared for it, that's when time flies. Otherwise, it's slow. Let me see. What do you do now, Judy? I'm still a nurse. But I do workers' comp case management, and it is the most stressful job I've ever had in my entire life. So I don't. I just retirement looks really good for me. Even though I think about it, say, maybe I'll do a couple of days for them. I don't know. If I hit the lottery, I'm not doing a couple of days for nobody. But gotta play to win. All right, that's my granny. I still got work to do. Still got some yellows to go. But I'm gonna get off of here so I can make my little salad and go back to work. And I'll be looking into the VA tonight. Thank you so much, Mary, for mentioning that. All right, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. And I'm so glad. Thank you so much, Jeanette, for saying the lives count. So I can reword all those lives. So until my next live or my next video, everybody stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye bye. Let me see. I have a good one. You too, Acela. Oh, shoot. I'm going. I don't know why. Because I'm not used to being on this. I'm trying to get used to this.